Hello everybody, today I'll be starting a new channel where I'll be recording myself going to historic sites. Now, if you want me to do something else, just please let me know in the comments, but for now this is what I'm starting with because, I mean, history, that's my passion. It's something I'm truly passionate about. I enjoy going to historic sites and everything. So to start, I'll be doing this video. I'm in Appomattox, Virginia at the McLean house. Now, this is the house where General Robert E. Lee surrendered to Ulysses S. Grant to end the Civil War. Now, the Civil War is the bloodiest conflict in American history. I mean, think about it. Almost 1 million people, like, killing their own brothers and sisters, their former fellow American citizens. It is one of the worst conflicts in American history. Now, this is where it would end. Robert E. Lee, seeing that the Civil War was a lost cause. I mean, a lot of people thought it was a lost cause, but the Confederates, they fought till the end, and they fought tough, and they had great leaders like Robert E. Lee. Grant, obviously, the greatest Union general, probably the greatest general in American history. But like him and Sherman, they're incredible. But at the start of the war, it dragged on because Union generals are horrible. George McClellan, he was the biggest coward ever. But after General Grant defeated Lee, they would end up here, and this is where they would sign their ceasefire, which would end the Civil War. They talked through all the conditions of surrender, and now this is a very important site. Now, this is not the original McLean house. That house was dismantled in the late 19th century, and this one was replaced around the time of World War II. And it's very confusing because a lot of people think that the actual courthouse was the site of surrender, but no, it's over here. See, the town is called Appomattox Courthouse, and that's what everybody thinks. That's why everyone thinks it happened in the courthouse. But no, it happened at this house. It was owned by a man. Like, hold on real quick. It was owned by a man named Wilmer McLean, who actually came here to flee the Civil War around the time of the Battle of Bull Run. He actually came down here to escape the Civil War, but ironically, this is where it ended up. But at the end of the day, this is where it ended, and this is what reunited the nation. So, one of the great moments in history. And there's a story of Robert E. Lee as he was leaving. He came out on his horse, rode away, looking defeated. Grant, like the Union soldiers, they started to give him applause, and Grant told them to stop. I mean, obviously, despite them being opponents in the war, Grant had a lot of respect for Lee, and Lee the same. I mean, it's nice to see how it ended. Robert E. Lee, despite him playing a big role in secession, and leaving and being a thorn in the side of the Union, he was able to return to his life as normal at the end of the war. But actually, he was not in favor of secession at all, but he chose to side with his state of Virginia. And, but this is where the war ended. So I'll be giving you some more updates. I'll be going to some more historic sites. Comment down below where you want me to go, and I'll see you next time.